So Nathan Wines comes in relief here in the second. Still nobody out here in the bottom half of the second as we are back at the top of the lineup with Elijah Grant, who singled at the first pitch of the bottom of the first, but was caught stealing. Here's Wines' first pitch. Catches the corner for a strike. So Ricky Barnes with the RBI single. He's now the runner at first. But this is what Alexandria needed, was to strike first and kind of build a little bit of a lead, because this is a really hot Bethesda offense. That breaking ball misses upstairs for ball one. Carpenter, who is now at third, he plays in the grass. The 1-1, a dribble to the right side. The second baseman, Bannerese, tosses to second for one. Throw to first, not in time. Ball was dropped by Gonzalez anyway, but Grant was well down the line. There is one away here in the fielder's choice.
Now batting for the Aces, the shortstop number 2, Jackson.
So the changes after Machado left with a shoulder injury. Casey Carpenter comes in. He will play third and will bat for Machado. They have moved the original third baseman, Cal Johnson. He is now at short. So a little bit of a left side change for Bethesda. Grant is now the runner at first. Last time he was there, he was caught stealing. First pitch to Scrooge. In for a strike. Grant still the runner at first. One away here in the bottom of the second. Now they'll check on him. He's back in head first. More movement in the Bethesda bullpen. Another name throwing. It's Kyle Hopper. So he is throwing the Bethesda bullpen. So it looks like it's going to be a bullpen day for the big train. Grant's on the run. Pitches well upstairs. Throw down to second is a good one, but Grant, who had a phenomenal jump, gets to second. So stolen base, redeems himself after being caught stealing in the first. So the Aces have another man in scoring possession here with only one away. Breeze has picked up a bit, blowing toward center field. The 1-1 to Scro is well up and in. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 to Scro. Dribbled in front of the plate, but they'll call it foul. So count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scro, who flew out to right in his first at-bat last inning, has a chance to extend this Aces lead to 4. The 2-2. Called strike 3. So Scro down looking. Leads to Hunter White. He singled in the first. And he's trying to extend his Alexandria lead to 4. A base hit will probably score Grant. First pitch to White. Away for a ball. Left-hander batting .338. Now above that after a single in the first. The 1-0. Up and away for ball 2. Good crowd on Thursday night. Aces home Thursday and Friday. On the road for a doubleheader in Olney. That'll be a tough one against the Crop Dusters, who are red hot right now. Then back home Sunday. The 2-0. Swung on a miss on a breaking ball. Gets away from Gramesti, but tracks it down. No advancement from Grant. 2 balls and a strike now the count. Here's the 2-1. Grant's on the run. Pitch a breaking ball. The throw down. Oh, he got him again. So Grant caught stealing for the second time. Another phenomenal throw by Gramesti. But not before the Aces put up 3 here in the second. We head to the third. Bethesda look to get on the board and respond. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. Welcome back in Aces. 3 runs in the second. Now hold a 3-0 lead over the Big Train. Thanks so much for spending your Thursday night with us. First pitch now hits Gramesti. So there's a man on here in the third.
Up for the Big Train, the designated hitter number
So Gramesti has thrown out 2 batters now. So a man aboard here with nobody out. First pitch into the left-hander. Corbin misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Up and away. Ball 2. Corbin batting .250. Here's a 2-0. Low and away, ball 3. So Borger, who's been phenomenal this far, here's the 3-0. Upstairs for ball 4. So a hit by pitch and a walk. And now there's 2 on here with nobody out.
up for the Big Train, the second baseman number 3, Julius.
So we go back to the top of the lineup with Julius Banneris. Here with 2 on and nobody out. Banneris, who flew out to left in the first. Trying to get the Big Train on the board. First pitch in for a called strike. Borger sets. The 0-1. Grounded sharply foul. So quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. 2 on, nobody out. The 0-2 is Sky deep into center field. Grant backpedaling makes the catch. Tagging to third is Gramesti. Now they'll go to almost. It looked like Corbin was going to try to get to second. But now runner to the corners. Here with 1 away. Aces trying to keep the big train off the board here in the third. One away, runners at the corners. For Brennan Wright. First pitch low for ball 1. Wright grounded out to second in the first. No movement thus far in Alexandria's bullpen. The 1-0. Been away. 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes to count. Borger sets. Now we'll check runner at first. Corbin, he's back in standing. One away, runners the corners. The 2-0 in the dirt, 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes. Gromesky at third, Corbin at first. A 3-0 misses ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk, and now the bases are loaded.
Yes, but if you were Polish or
Batting for the big train, the shortstop, number 9, Cal Johnson.
Johnson steps in. Corners will play in. Middle infield is playing double play depth. First pitch in for a strike. Borger trying to get out of this third inning. Here with the bases loaded with only 1 away.
trust your fielders.
The 0-1.
Yep.
Ground to the right
Yep.
side.
Come on. You got
Barnes goes to second for 1. On to first. In time. A huge double play. And the big train are left off the board. Borger escapes the jam here in the third. Aces look to add on in the bottom half of the third.
to the plate for your aces.
Coming back in about half of the third. Justin Borger able to escape the jam in the top half of the third. Hunter White leads us off. And he was in the middle of his at-bat before Elijah Grant was caught stealing for the third out. It will be White, McGinnis, and Pazak. 3-4-5 due up here in the third. Yeah, one. In for a called strike two. No balls and 2 strikes now the count. The 0-2. Grounded through the right side. That's a base hit for Hunter White. And the leadoff man is aboard here in the third. Daniel McGinnis,
Now batting for the Aces,
who was hit in the first by a pitch.
McGinnis.
Very similar to what happened the first with Hunter White singling. White is now 2 for 2 here on the evening. Wind is picked up, blowing a little bit toward right center. The right-hander Wine still on the bump. First pitch to McGinnis, above his head for ball one. The 1-0 to McGinnis. Swung and a missed. A phenomenal breaking ball from Wines. Kyle Hopper, the right-hander, is warming in the Bethesda bullpen. The 1-1. Swung and a missed again. Went back to the breaking ball. So McGinnis down, a ball and 2 strikes. White stands alone at first. The 1-2. Grounded left side. That is a fair ball. Misplayed by Carpenter, the third baseman. And everybody's safe.
That is a hit.
They'll mark it a single for Daniel McGinnis. And there's 2 on, nobody out. So the Aces threaten now for the 3rd straight inning. As Grimesti will come out and have a chat with Wines.
Now batting for the Aces, the catcher number 2.
Kyle Hopper now on the mound. He is throwing in the Bethesda bullpen. So Pazak steps up at a big opportunity. Grounded out in the first. Pazak, who leads the team in extra base hits, with 7. First pitch. A slow rounder up the middle. Bannerese to second for 1, on to first, a double play.
Yes, it was.
A 4-6-3 for Bethesda.
I know, I just want to.
And quickly 2 away, but Hunter White does advance to 3rd.
Left fielder number 8, Brad Larson.
So Larson comes up, who walked in the second to start that 3-run second. Skies this one, shallow left, right, makes the grab, side retired. Aces threatened, but a double play unfortunately ended that. Aces still hold a 3-0 lead over Bethesda. We head to the 4th on the Aces Baseball Network. Welcome me back in. Here to the fourth. Borger still on the bump for Alexandria. First pitch of the fourth. Misses low. Here to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, who struck out swinging in the second, leads us off now in the fourth. Big cut and a miss. A ball and a strike. Borger, a couple of shakes off, now sets. The 1-1. Sends this one deep left center field. Grant tracks it, makes the grab for out number one. Gonzalez just got under it. So one away here for Casey Carpenter, who will now hit for Daniel Machado, who left with the injury. Do not have an update yet on Machado. Carpenter, this will be his first at bat here in the fourth. The 1-0. Misses high and in for ball two. Bethesda still trying to look and get on the board right now, trailing 3-0, only with one hit thus far. Aces, 5 hits in 3 innings. The big train with 11 home runs this season. So more of a power hitting team this year. The 2-1 in for strike two. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As a team, they're just batting .286. Aces actually are batting better. They're batting .287 as a team. Here's the 2-2. Low and away. Count is now full. Big Train, who split the series yesterday. The payoff pitch. Lined up the middle. That's going to drop for a base hit. So a man on with 1 away here for Bethesda. A little bit of a road trip. They were home for a couple of games, or home against the Giants on Sunday. Their game Tuesday was postponed against the Crop Dusters. Then they were at Silver Spring against the Thunderbolts yesterday with 2. And Alexandria today. First pitch to Malvasio misses. And then they will travel to Gaithersburg tomorrow night. And then back at home for 5 straight games. That includes a doubleheader on Saturday. The 1-0. Low and in for ball 2. The 2-0. Grounded through the left side. That's going to be a base hit. So back-to-back singles here for Bethesda. And they're in business here in the fourth. Two on with 1 out. Will Hack in his second at bat. .294 hitter in center field today. He comes up with 2 on here with only 1 away. First pitch to Hack. Upstairs with the breaking ball. 1-0 the count. Still no movement in the Alexandria bullpen. Wind is picked up, blowing toward right center. Here's the 1-0. A little bloop shot, shallow right field. Barnes coming in. Nobody will make the catch. Warner will play it. The runners had to kind of wait to make sure it dropped. So everybody goes station to station, but the bases are loaded here for the second straight inning. It was a tough play for everybody, but 3 straight singles. And the big trade have the go-ahead run at the plate. Grimesti, who was hit by a pitch in the third. First pitch he sees misses for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 in for a called strike. So now a ball and a strike to count as the home plate umpire, now some confusion between everybody. The third base umpire, Andrew Klinger, and the batter Majesty were agreeing on something. And the home plate umpire came out and said, no, no, no. So I don't know the full explanation to that. The 1-1. A little dribbler to the right side. This will score a run. Barnes tosses to first to retire Majesty. But the big train do get on the board here in the fourth. It is 3-1. So a RBI 4-3 put out. The tying run is now at second with runners at second and third. First pitch to Corbin, the 9-hole hitter. Misses for a ball. He walked last inning. The 1-0 runs away for ball 2. The 2-0 misses. Now 3-0. So a long inning thus far for Justin Borger. Looks like it'll be even longer. Good crowd, though, on a Thursday night here in Alexandria. The 3-0 finds his zone for a strike. Three and one the count. 2 runners in scoring position. Bethesda with the tying run at second. That pitch misses low for ball 4. And the bases are now juiced for the leadoff man, Julius Benaris. A huge opportunity here in the fourth. Tying run is at second. Go-ahead run is now at first. Big Train already have a run in this inning. 2 away with the bases loaded. First pitch to Benaris in for a called strike 1. Wind's picked up, so the wind will help, blowing towards center field. The 0-1. Now Borger ahead, 0-2. Borger trying to get out of it with only allowing 1. Shakes off a couple of times. Here's his 0-2. Grounded foul. Put a little extra on that breaking ball. Count is now, or excuse me, stays the same. It's 0-2. Big trying to cut this lead down as much as they can. Ace is trying to preserve it. The 0-2 misses away for ball 1. So a ball and 2 strikes now the count. 1-2 misses low and in. 2-2. So Borger now dancing a little bit around the zone. The 2-2 is set in the air to right field. Warner comes in, makes the grab. Bethesda does get out of the board, but Borger stops the bleeding. We head to the bottom half of the fourth. It's the Aces 3, and now the Big Train 1. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network.
Warner!
Bethesda able to get on the board in the top of the fourth, Aces trying to get that run back on their side of the fourth. Here's the 7-8-9 do-up. Starts off with Jack Warner. The 0-1 as Wines is still on the mound for Bethesda. The Big Train's bullpen is now kind of simmered down a bit. Not much movement. The 1-1. A really good breaking ball for strike two. Warner, who walked in the second, was able to score on that errant throw on Noah Harvey's bunt. Here's the 1-2. Fouled straight back. Goodness. Got the heart rate moving a bit. Thankfully, there's a fence. A ball and 2 strikes. Warner stays alive. Warner, Harvey, Barnes, the do-up. Warner sends this one deep to right field. Going back is Malviaris. This ball is gone. A solo shot off the bat of Warner. His second of the season. And the Aces get the run back. It's 4-1 here in the fourth.
Now batting for your Aces, the third baseman, number 10, Noah Harvey.
Harvey, who had the phenomenal bunt to score 2 on an errant throw, comes up after the solo shot off the bat of Warner. The 0-1 is cut on and missed. Quickly 0-2. Harvey battling the 0-2 is cut on and missed for strike 3. Fouled it right back into the glove. So after the solo shot, Wines comes back and strikes out Harvey on 3 pitches. Here for Ricky Barnes, who's batting the 9 hole before we go back to the top of the lineup.
Second baseman number 3, Ricky Barnes.
Alexandria, who know the big train all too well last couple of seasons. First pitch to Barnes, chopped to the right, the right side. Gonzalez tosses it over to Wines to retire Barnes, 3-1. But these two, of course, met last year in the Cal Ripken League Championship. Big Train sweeping Alexandria in 2 games in a 3-game set. Big Train have kind of been, I like to call it the dynasty team right now. Have started this season with a little bit of a slow start, 10-8. They started 1-3. First pitch to Grant, misses low and in. Right now sitting second in the North, which it seems like by the end of this year it's going to be between the Crop Dusters and the Big Train. In the North standings, Crop Dusters are 13-6, Big Train 10-8. The Giants are 8-10 behind them, and the Thunderbolts right now sitting at the bottom, 5-13. That pitch misses up and away. So the Big Train again, I feel like every year they've had a really solid team, and it looks like they're putting the pieces together now and starting to get on a little bit of a run. Again, just teetering over the 500 mark. The 2-0. Tried a backdoor breaking ball, but misses low and away. Here to Grant. Grant, who singled the first, reached the fielder's choice, but was caught stealing both times he was on. The 3-0 lined up the middle. That will drop in for a base hit. Grant swinging on 3-0. Pays off. There's a 2-out base runner here in the 4th.
Now batting for the Aces, the shortstop number 2.
And Alexandria, of course, they were on the losing end of last year. Now, the new head coach, Coach Worth, I wouldn't say it feels like a rivalry between Bethesda and Alexandria, but it's definitely more of a exciting, more interesting matchup. Especially these two have kind of been the top teams in their lone divisions. Grant leads off first. He's been caught stealing twice already. The 0-1 line through the right side. That's a base hit. Grant gets to second, and there's 2 on with 2 out. A little bit of a 2-out rally by the Aces leads to Hunter White, who is 2 for 2 on the evening. Singled in the first and then singled in the third.
The first baseman, number 30, Hunter White.
White, who came into tonight now batting, batting 338. He's probably now batting over that. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch to White, line. That's a base hit through the left side. They will send Grant. The throw is well off the mark. It's cut off. An RBI single for Hunter White. He is now 3 for 3 as Grant comes home to score, and the Aces have a 5-1 lead here in the 4th. So Grant, who swung on a 3-0 pitch, ends up coming home and scoring after 3 straight singles. McGinnis, who singled in the 3rd, trying to keep this 4th inning alive here for Alexandria. First pitch, cut and miss. McGinnis was hit in the 1st, singled in the 3rd. Scrow is at 2nd. It's Hunter White at 1st. The 0-1. Breaking ball well up for ball 1. But after the Jack Warner home run, Wines comes back and retires the next 2 batters with a strikeout and a little soft ground out. But 3 straight singles have redirected the course here in the 4th. The 1-1 fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes now. Pazak sits behind him. Larson in the hole. Wind is interesting, kind of swirling around in center field. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-2. And the dirt skips away. The throw will go to second. Gets away again. Skrull will now get up. He will come home to score. Aces steal another run here in the 4th. It is 6-1, Alexandria. So Grimesti's throw went to second to try and get Hunter White, who's a little bit slower than Skro. But the throw was on a hop and a little bit off target, and it skipped away from the second baseman, allowing Skro to score. The 2-2 to White. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Wines finally gets out of this haunted 4th. Aces put 3 on the board. They double what they have. It's 6-1 in favor of Alexandria.
As we head to the top.
Justin Borger, the right-hander, still out on the bump for Alexandria. Here to start this 5th inning. No movement in Alexandria's bullpen yet.
The left fielder, number 27, Brennan Wright.
If he can keep the pitch count. If he can keep the pitch count.
Brennan Wright will lead us off. 2-3-4 due up here in the Bethesda 5th. As Wright showed bunt. 0 for 1. He walked in the 3rd. Borger's 1-0. This one fouled off of Pazak's glove. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to the right side. White gobbles it up and throws to first to Borger, who comes to cover. And the right is retired here to start this 5th inning. Alexandria jumping out to a 6-1 lead after a 3-run 4th. Quickly responding to the Bethesda 1 in the 4th. Everything stays the same defensively for the Aces. Still not much movement. Looks like that might be Ketz Murray, who is stretching. This pitch bounces away from Pazak. Ball and a strike. Cal Johnson 0 for 2. Here's the 1-1. Runs outside, 2-1. Take a look. The second around the league. As the 2-1 misses low, 3 balls and a strike. See how long Coach Worth keeps Borger out there. The 3-1 fouled off, 3-2. So count is now full. Pretty big at bat. Here for Borger. The payoff pitch. Outside ball 4. He walked him. So Bethesda gets a man on here in the 5th. As we'll take a look around the league. It's been a doubleheader day for the Senators and Giants. Senators beat the Giants 11-3 there in Game 1 at Gaithersburg. Right now they are tied at 1 apiece in the bottom of the 3rd of Game 2. Thunderbolts and Braves. Braves lead the Thunderbolts 4-0. That game is in the top of the 3rd. The other game going on is the Crop Dusters and the Grays. Crop Dusters lead the Grays 2-1 in the top of the 4th. First pitch to Gonzalez misses in the dirt for a ball. And of course here it's 6-1 in favor of Alexandria. Johnson, the runner at first. The 1-0 foul straight back, 1-1. So Grant, coming into tonight, was second in stolen bases in the league. He was caught stealing twice. He did steal one. Here's the 1-1. Low and away for ball 2. Gonzalez right now 5th in the league in RBIs. The 2-1. Foul straight back. Count is even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Borger looks in as Johnson leads off first. Here's his 2-2. This one fouled off by the Bethesda bullpen, and we'll do it again. It's home plate umpire Tom Rousseau. It's back to his position. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Gonzalez. The 2-2 sends this one a mile high down the right field line. Warner makes the grab in front of the warning track. Tagging to second is Johnson. He's in. Gonzalez gave that one a ride to right field. A 278-foot flyout from Gonzalez. And there's 2 away, but a runner is in scoring position in Cal Johnson. And it's now they call a balk on Justin Borger. So Johnson will now move to 90 feet away. Borger has a laugh at that. Now takes a breath and sets. First pitch misses to Carpenter, who of course has come in for Machado, who left the game after being caught at first by a wonderful back pick by Pazak. Came out with a shoulder injury. The 1-0. Caught on and missed. Here's the 1-1. Low and away. 2 balls and a strike. It looks like the Aces will go to Ketz Murray next. He is warming in Alexandria's bullpen. The 2-1 catches the corner. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big at-bat here. The 2-2. Misses low and in. Account is now full. Borger trying to come out of this 5th. Runner at 3rd is Johnson. The payoff pitch. Cut on and miss for strike 3. 5 innings and only 1 run allowed for Justin Borger. We head to the bottom half of the 5th. Aces hold a 6-1 lead. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. So the big train go to the bullpen here in Kyle Hopper. Funny enough, Bethesda has their pitchers have gone from number 33 to number 34 to now number 35 in Kyle Hopper.
Now batting for your Aces,
So Matthew Pazak, an 0 for 2 today,
Matthew Pazak.
trying to reach. Right now, every other ace has reached base. He fouls the first pitch he sees, straight back. Hopper, a tall, lanky right-hander. This is 0-1. Finds the zone for strike 2. This is now his 5th appearance as a Big Train member. 8.1 innings pitched, 4.32 ERA. And 9 strikeouts. The 0-2 sends it opposite field. Going back is Malviasio. This ball is off the base of the wall. Pazak rounding first. He will get into second. A leadoff double to start this 5th inning from Matthew Pazak. And now every ace has reached base here tonight.
Coming to the plate for your
He just poked that thing to right field.
Brad Larson.
Brad Larson will now come up with a runner in scoring position. Fouls this one back. So 0-1 the count. Last time Hopper came out, it was June 13th. Or excuse me, June 21st. Against the Giants. 2 innings pitched. Just gave up 1 run. The 1-1. Line caught by the third baseman, Carpenter. Larson just not underneath it enough. And an L5, and there's 1 away.
Right fielder number 12, Jack Warner.
So Warner, who had the solo shot last inning, steps up with Pazak, the runner in scoring position. First pitch to Warner. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled out of play. A ball and a strike now, the count. Looks like Justin Borger's day is done for the Aces. Kitts Murray will come in. The 1-1. Line foul, 1-2. Pazak, who had the opposite field leadoff double. He stands at second. The 1-2. Breaking ball up and away. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aces trying to add on. Right now, lead by 5. It's 6-1. Here's the 2-2. Warner, a good take. Count is now full after that pitch missed up and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Warner. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Good at bat by Jack Warner thus far. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now the count. Pazak still the runner at second. After his leadoff double. The payoff pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Warner down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Here in the 5th there will be a pinch hitter for Noah Harvey. As everybody's scrambling.
William. Oh, Bearcock.
This is William Bearcaw. This is the first time we've seen him.
William Bearcock. B-E-R-C-A-W.
Now batting for the Aces, number 41, William Bearclaw.
I'm sure everyone calls him that. B-E-R-C-A-W. No L.
First pitch, swung and a missed. So no balls and a strike.
Oh, I'm sure it is in like every part of his life.
This pitch misses, low and in.
I'm sure. Yeah, he's the new outfielder.
To Bearcaw.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of new guys on this roster for Alexandria. The 1-1 to Bearcaw. In for a called strike 2.
I don't know what people are getting. Columbia.
Bearclaw, I guess, will take over at third base as he swings and misses at an upstairs fastball for strike 3. Side is retired. Pazak left stranded at second. We head to the 6th. Aces hold a 5-run lead at 6-1 over Bethesda. Ketz Murray is coming in when we return right here on the Aces Baseball Network. So Justin Borger's day is done. Final line, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, only 1 run. It was earned. 5 walks to 2 strikeouts. But again, 5 innings with only 1 run coming across to one of the most electric offenses in this league in Bethesda. Ketz Murray will come in relief of Borger, the tall right-hander. He will face heart of the order. 6, 7, 8 due up for Bethesda. Well, Zachary Malviazio. Malviazio, 1 from 1. He did also walk in the second to add on to that. First pitch of the 6th. Runs inside for ball 1. So Bearclaw is now at third, in for Noah Harvey. Here, one of the counties, Pazak will talk a bit to Murray. Good crowd, a phenomenal crowd here for a Thursday night. Don't have the official number, but really good. Oh my goodness, just got it right in front of me. 120. It's like magic. You just talk it and it happens. Didn't even mean to do that. Here's the 1-0. Lined. That will drop in for a base hit in the shallow left field. So leadoff man is aboard here in the 6th. He's another man throwing in Bethesda's bullpen. Hack, who singled in the 4th. Dribbler off his leg for strike 1. Jordan Capiano, another right-hander, is warming. Funny enough, if he does come in, we started with Jackson Ketchum, number 33. Nathan Wines came in for him, number 34. Kyle Hopper, who is now the pitcher on the mound, is number 35. Warming in the Bethesda bullpen is Jordan Capiano, number 36. So Bethesda certainly likes to stay in order as they'll check on Malvazio at first. He's back in head first. I don't think they meant to do that on purpose, but if they did, I kind of like that. Easy to keep things organized. The 0-1. Cut on and missed. Quickly 0-2. Harrison Ashley is stretching in Alexandria's bullpen. Looks like he will come in to relieve Murray when the time comes. Very similar setup to last Thursday. This one is grounded foul, where they went Borger 6 innings. Ketz Murray did 2 to the 8th, and Harrison Ashley came in to close. So very similar if Harrison Ashley does come in after Murray. The 0-2, Malvasio's on the run. Pitch is fouled off. So Malvasio will have to go back over to first after the foul ball. So another 0-2 here to Will Hack. Murray sets. Malvasio, the runner at first. They'll check on him. Back in standing. So it'll be the 5th pitch, but the count is still only 0-2. 3 foul balls after going down 0-2. This pitch is left in the dirt for ball 1. Aces have a doozy of a schedule coming up. They're back home here tomorrow. And before hitting the road to Olney on Saturday to play 2 games starting at 3 o'clock. The 1-2, Malvasio's on the run. Pitch in the dirt, throw down a second off the mark. Off the top of Barnes' glove. Scroa's there to back him up. As Malvasio is a little slow to get up at second. Braves, who I feel like have been here at Alexandria almost 5 times now. It's been 4 times. And it's felt like a lot more. They're back here tomorrow night to face off against the Aces. Braves right now sit at the bottom of the South Division. The 2-2. Cut and a miss for strike 3. Hack down swinging. And Murray records his first out here the 6th.
Now batting for the Big Brains, the catcher number 1, T.J. Romeski.
So they go back to Olney on Saturday for a doubleheader. Come back here to host the Senators. Senators and Braves, I feel like, are always here. Here to start this season. Then they're going to go back to Bethesda to finish the game that they started about 2 weeks ago. But not many breaks coming up here for Alexandria. They do have a break from July 3rd to the 4th. They have those 2 days off. The 1-0, cut on a miss before back under play July 5th, 6th, off the 7th and 8th. And they basically play every day until the playoffs come. So not many breaks. Coach Worth, again, in his first year, has had a really solid year. Only 2 coaches on this coaching staff as well. So a limited coaching staff for Alexandria. Count to Grimesti is a ball and a strike. And an RBI ground out in the 4th brought in the only run of this ball game. The 1-1 popped him up. Grant is under it, makes the catch, tagging to third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and not in time. Malvasio will get to third. But now they're 2 away. Here for Parker Corbin. Bethesda in need of a couple runs. Trailing by 5 here in the 6th. So Murray now 2 away. The runner 90 feet away. First pitch to Corbin, up and away for a ball. Another lovely evening as temperatures start to cool off here in Alexandria. Aces out hitting the big train 10-5. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Corbin a couple of walks today. Here's the 2-0. In for strike one. Aces due up next inning will be 9-1-2 with Barnes, Grant, and then Jackson Scrow. The 2-1. Upstairs, 2-2. But thus far, especially Justin Borger was able to really control this big train offense, who came into tonight averaging 8.7 runs per game. Held them to 1 run in 5 innings. Here's the 3-1. It's a 5-pitch walk as we head back to the top of the lineup.
Now up for the big train, the second baseman, number 3.
Aces scored 2 in the second, or excuse me, 3 in the second, 3 in the fourth. If you play the numbers, they score 3 runs every even inning in the second to fourth, so we'll see what happens in the sixth. Back to top of the lineup of Julius Bannerese. A backdoor breaking ball in for a strike. Movement in the Bethesda bullpen has simmered down just a bit. A couple of guys standing and walking around. One's on the phone. Another one's holding something. As Corbin will get to second with no throw. So 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 away. Long top of the 6th. Here's the 1-1. Foul out of play. Ball and 2 strikes now the count. No movement in Alexandria's bullpen. Harrison Ashley was doing a little bit of stretching to start this inning. He is now sitting in the grass just watching. As here's a cut and a miss for strike 3. A rocky 6th, but Murray able to get out of it unscathed. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. The Aces lead it still by 5. It's 6-1. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. Welcome you back in here to Frankman Field. I'm Ryan McNerlin with you all here on a Thursday night. Game tomorrow will be live streamed on YouTube, and the doubleheader on Saturday will be back on Mixler. First pitch to Barnes, who leads us off here in the bottom half of the sixth as a ball. No. Misses 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Swung and a missed. Up and in fastball. It's Barnes, and we're back to the top of the lineup. Here's the 2-1 to Barnes. Lines this one deep right field. This will get down. That's a base hit. Barnes rounds first. He will get to second. Standing. A stand-up leadoff double here in the sixth. And the Aces are threatening once again.
Now batting for your aces.
Back to the top of the lineup in Elijah Grant.
Elijah Grant.
Barnes is now at second. So for the second straight inning, it's a leadoff double. First pitch to Grant. Low and away for ball one. Barnes is at second. 6-1 Aces lead. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now there's really not much movement in Alexandria's bullpen. Again, only the sixth inning. I don't believe Ketz Murray could do three. I mean, he could. But I don't know if they want to try and save his arm for another outing here in this run of games. Good amount of movement in Bethesda's bullpen. Ace's dugout has come alive. The 1-1. Up and away, ball two. Two one misses low. 3-1. Grant now ahead. Barnes the runner at second. Grant ahead, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Fouled off. Count runs full. It's 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. The count to Elijah Grant. Barnes at second here with nobody out in the bottom half of the sixth. Pitch misses away. Ball 4. And there's 2-1 here with nobody out. Not the end of the world. The double play is now in order for Jackson Scrow. 6-1 Aces lead. Some extra runs would not hurt if you're Alexandria. First pitch to Scrow. Ground to left side. 6, 4, 3, double play. Well, I said it. It wasn't the worst, or excuse me, wasn't the end of the world for Bethesda. Because the double play was in order, and they showed it there.
For your aces, the first baseman, number 30, Hunter White.
Barnes gets to third here for Hunter White. 3 for 3 day, and an RBI single in the fourth. First pitch to White. Up and away, ball 1. Cut and a miss. Count is even now at a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Chased it high fastball. So now White down 1-2. Barnes 90 feet away. Pitch misses up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hopper, his 2-2. Sent out of play. We'll do it again. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the count. Or excuse me, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouls it off again. So we'll do it again. So another 2-2 here to Hunter White with Barnes 90 feet away after the leadoff double. But there is 2 out. The 2-2. Cut and a miss, strike 3. So the leadoff double does not do anything. We head to the 7th. Aces still hold a 5-run lead. It's 6-1.
For the Aces.
Welcome back in. It's 6-1. Back-to-back innings with a leadoff double for Alexandria, but both of them do not come across for a run. Last 2 innings scoreless for either side. As we start this 7th, Aces lead at 6-1.
Thank you. Yeah, I got it.
First pitch to right. In for a called strike. Yeah, 1. Runs out, ball and a strike now, the count. Elvis Conti now is walking around, but Harrison Ashley is stretching. But it looks like now both of them will start stretching. 1-1 misses for ball 2. Murray's 2-1. Low for ball 3. Alexandria right now sits at 10-9, second in the South Division. Senators, who won game 1 of their doubleheader, are now 13-6. The 3-1. Line at left field. That will drop in front of Larson for a base hit. Leadoff man aboard here in the in the 7th. So Senators now 13-6. Aces 10-9.
Number 9, Cal Johnson.
Senators will be here on Sunday. But a tough trip right now, facing a lot of these good teams. With Bethesda tonight, Saturday have to play the Crop Dusters twice, who are right now 13-6. Then play the Senators, who are now 13-6. Tomorrow they play a Braves team that's been a little inconsistent as of recently, but they came in here and beat the Aces 8-3 on Sunday. Pitch misses. Here to Cal Johnson. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Or excuse me, 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0. This is low and in, ball 2. So Murray behind, 2 balls and no strikes here to Cal Johnson. Walk to the 5th. 0-2 on the day. Grounds this one to the right side. Barnes bobbled it. Tries to tag the runner at second, but everybody's safe. And E4, and now there's 2 on and nobody out. Barnes just had trouble collecting it on a hop, and he was in panic mode, so he tried to tag the runner right going to second. But here's Emilio Gonzalez, 0 for 3, but he's flew out twice, 2 long flyouts as well. There's a beautiful sunset here in Alexandria. First pitch to Gonzalez, lined foul. No balls and a strike to count to Gonzalez. The 0-1. Line to the right field. That's a base hit. They will send right to the plate. The throw gets away. All the way to the backstop. They hold Johnson, but it's an RBI single for Emilio Gonzalez.
No.
It looked like the third base coach of Bethesda held up the stop sign and Wright ran through it, but I guess he was waving at first. Then I thought he held up the stop sign. But nevertheless, Wright does come home to score. It is 6-2, still in favor of Alexandria. But nobody out, and Bethesda still threatening as Gonzalez was able to get to second. This pitch up and in. As Harrison Ashley, the right-hander, will start throwing in Alexandria's bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Almost same spot, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Casey Carpenter, who's 1 for 2 after coming in for Machado. Fastball that looked like it ran inside. 3 balls and no strikes. And Murray is a pitch away from loading the bases with nobody out. The 3-0 misses for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk and the bases are juiced. So Pazak will come out and have a chat here with Ketz Murray, who it really should not be this bad because Barnes had it. And, of course, you can't blame him. Errors are a thing of this game, but that could have possibly been a double play for Alexandria. And there would be 2 outs and nobody on. But now the bases are loaded. So a huge opportunity for Zachary Malvazio as he stands in as the tying run here in the 7th. Ace is very familiar. He blew a game 1 against the Thunderbolts
They led 8-5, gave up 14 runs. This one line just foul. That would have been big trouble for Alexandria. But the count is now even at a ball and a strike. Nobody out. Murray trying to come out of this. Here's the 1-1. Malvazio lays off. So now 2-1 the count. And a slider at 77. Ashley will be next. The 2-1. Grounded left side. That is a base hit. 1 run scores. They hold Gonzalez. The throw is cut off by Bearcaw. But another run scores, and it's a 3-run ball game.
Now batting for the big train, the center fielder.
Looks like Murray will stay out there. Will Hack steps up. Bases are still loaded. 2 runs in already. First pitch to Hack in for a called strike. Bases loaded, nobody out. The 0-1 sends this one high, deep to left field. Larson makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Gonzalez. For the Big Train's 4th run, it is now 6-4. Aces have quickly seen their lead diminish down to 2 runs. Carpenter able to tag to 3rd. Malvazio stays put at 1st.
Up for the big train, the catcher number 1, TJ Grimesky.
So runners the corners with 1 out. Here for TJ Grimesti, who's 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, had an RBI ground out in the 4th. Check on Malvazio at 1st. He's back in standing. So just like that, we have a ball game. 3 runs across here in the 7th. And Bethesda still not done. 0-1. Malvazio's on the run. No throw from Pazak. The tying run is now in scoring position. Go ahead runs at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Cut on and missed for strike 2. This would be a big second out. Warming in Bethesda's bullpen is Jordan Capiano. A ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 away. 1-2 is Garland left a base hit through the left side. Bethesda will tie this game up. We have a new game here in the 7th. Five runs across. Alone in this inning.
Now up for the big train, the designated hitter number 13, Parker Corbin.
And the day will be done by Ketz Murray. They will go to the bullpen. Harrison Ashley will come in to try and just stop this bleeding. Ketz Murray comes out. This call of the bullpen is brought to you by the Toomey Group. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. Harrison Ashley, the right-hander, and now in to try and stop the bleeding. 5 runs across here in the 7th. Ashley's first pitch misses up and away. Parker Corbin, the 9-hole hitter, steps up, runner on first with 1 away. Pretty frustrating inning for Alexandria. So we have a new game, tied at 6. Pickoff move. But Gromeski is back in with a head first dive. The 1-0. Low for ball 2. Ashley, who played at Allegheny this past year, right now in the transfer portal, originally from Jupiter, Florida. This has been a pretty solid arm on this Alexandria bullpen. The 2-0 finds his own 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Ashley. Long wait, and they will call pitch clock. So 3 balls and a strike. Corbin ahead, 3 balls and a strike. 3 walks on the evening. Trying to keep this 7th alive. Only 1 away. The 3-1 misses for ball 4. So Corbin has now walked 4 times. But 2 on here with 1 away. This inning continues. Van Reese, who has not had an at-bat since the 4th. Two on it, 1 away. Right now, everybody riding on Ashley just to get him out of this inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0 misses, now 2-0. So 5 runs across here in the 7th by the big train. And maybe I jinxed it again because I said that they've been keeping them in check offensively. The 2-0 finds a zone for strike 1. Borger, 5 innings, only 1 run allowed. Murray came in the 6th and did pretty well. Allowed a single, but that was it. The 2-1. Lowered away now, 3-1. But a tough 7th. A single, an error, a single, a walk, a single, a sac fly, a single, and a walk. The 3-1. Count now is full, 3-2. So count is now full. Big at bat here. Brody Shawn is warming in Alexandria's bullpen. The payoff pitch to Ben Reese. Grounded right side. Barnes, second for 1, on to first, not in time. They do get the second out of the inning, unable to turn 2. But finally, there's 2 away here in the 7th. right, who started this whole thing with a single. Came around to score the first run of this inning. But he is the reason for these 5 runs, at least the start of the reason. First pitch up and in. This is now his second at-bat of the inning. As the big train have now batted around. Here's the 1-0 from Ashley. Base hit to the left side. The big train have the lead for the first time tonight. Grimesti, the runner who came across to score. And the script has flipped here in Alexandria. As it looks like Harrison Ashley's day is done. They will go to Brody Shawn. He'll be the third arm to pitch here in the 7th inning. This call to the bullpen is brought to you by the Toomey Group. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. So the third pitcher we've seen here in this top of the 7th
Now batting for the big train, this shortstop, number 9, Hal.
is Brody Shawn, the right-hander, who's been solid. He's a hard thrower. It's just the command that needs to be consistent. The big train, 6 runs here in the 7th, have now taken the lead for the first time. Cal Johnson, who reached on an error and scored in this inning. Aces having a little bit of deja vu from last Saturday. Here's the 1-0 with 2 on and 2 out. This is well inside 2-0. Wind has died down a good amount. Flag is drooping in center. Shawn's 2-0. Up and away, 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes. Here to Cal Johnson, the 3-0. 4-pitch walk and the bases are loaded.
Now batting for the big train, the first baseman, number 44, Emilio Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, who scored, he brought in the first run with an RBI single. First pitch to Gonzalez. Blowing away. 5 straight balls here thrown by Brody Shawn. A 1-0. A screamer sent back and foul. So a ball and a strike to count. Bases are loaded here in the 7th. Brody Shawn just trying to stop it. The 1-1 runs well inside. It's now 2-1. Looked like the Aces were on cruise control coming into the 7th. Offense was clicking. The pitching was really good. The 2-1 grounded to the right side. Barnes throws to first. This inning is over. Felt like an eternity, but it finally ends, and it's time to stretch. We have a new ball game. Big Train have the first lead of the night. Bethesda 7, it's Alexandria 6.
Aces fan.
Welcome back in. Aces look up at that scoreboard and like, what just happened? Game just flipped on everybody. 7-6, Big Train lead. McGinnis leads us off. 4-5-6 due up. First pitch to McGinnis. Ground to the right side. High chopper. McGinnis trying to get there. The toss over in time. new arm on the mound for Bethesda, Jordan Capuano, right-hander. So, of course, Bethesda has gone from number 33 to 34 to 35 and out at number 36. With jersey number, of course, here on the mound. 1 out, but Matthew Pazak can tie us in one swing. That won't be the swing as he swung and missed. No balls and a strike to count. Pazak, who doubled in the 5th, now will go to the dugout. Maybe something with the bat. It looks like he will go and look for a new bat. He goes down searching for something in the dugout. Everyone else will just wait. So now he comes back. Looks like he has a new bat. 0-1 the count to Matthew Pazak. A 1-for-3 day, doubled in the 5th. Wind is picked up, blowing towards center field. That one nicked him. Fastball ran inside. And the tying run gets on base with Matthew Pazak.
Coming to the plate for your aces, the left fielder number 8, Brad Larson.
Opportunity for Brad Larson to try and keep this inning going for the Aces, who trail by 1. First pitch to Larson. Sent it left side. Johnson to second for 1. On to first. He is safe. So Larson does beat it out. And we do have an update on Daniel Machado, who exited the game with an apparent shoulder injury. I guess it was dislocated. So he is at an ER right now.
Now batting for
I don't know which one, but he's at 1.
the right fielder number 12,
So
Jack
latest on him,
Warner.
it's that left shoulder that looked like he dislocated, and they're checking if it's torn. So thoughts are with him. Just an unfortunate injury. First pitch to Warner, lined in the right field. That will drop for a base hit. Larson will just go station to station, and the tying run is in scoring position. So an opportunity for the new guy. Bearcaw takes a big deep breath here before his second at bat of the day.
Now batting for the Aces, number 41, William Bearcaw.
Bearcaw struck out in the 5th. His first at bat here at the Frank. A big opportunity to really get the crowd on his side. Takes a breaking ball for ball 1. 7-6, Bethesda leads over Alexandria. One out, up and away, ball 2. Two balls to no strikes. Two on, 2 out. The 2-0 misses. Bearcaw now ahead. It is 3 balls to no strikes. Bearcaw from Columbia University. The 3-0. Misses ball 4. Gets away. It won't matter. Everybody moves an extra 90 feet. Bases are loaded. Ricky Barnes doubled in the 6th.
Now batting for the Aces, the second baseman, number 3, Ricky Barnes.
Barnes is trying to come through. Bases loaded, 2 away. Tying run, 90 feet away in Larson. Go ahead run at second in Jack Warner. First pitch to Barnes. Up and away. 5 straight balls. One another count. Barnes is ahead. A 1-for-2 day. Excuse me. A 2-for-3 day for Barnes. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Now a ball and a strike to count. An RBI single in the second. Grounded out in the fourth, but doubled in the sixth. The 1-1. A beautiful breaking ball. Barnes is down. A ball and 2 strikes, now the count. Alexandria trying to punch back. Bases are loaded. Larson at third. Warner at second. It's Bear Call at first. 1-2. Grounded right side. Manarese has it. Throw to first in time. Side retired. Bethesda holds the lead. It's 7-6. We head to the 8th on the Aces Baseball Network.
1 hit and 3 left on base.
Brody Sean still on the bump. No movement in Aces bullpen. Looks like they'll ride with him as long as they can. First pitch of the 8th is foul out of play. Oh, and 1. Casey Carpenter came in for Machado. Walked last inning. Takes ball 1. So a ball and a strike to count. Sun is almost basically fully set here at Frank Mann Field at Alexandria. Thanks for spending a Thursday night with us. The 1-1. Sends this one opposite field. Warner coming in. Makes the catch on the run. So we do have some changes in the outfield. Really everywhere. Grant is now at second. Irving is now in left, and they've moved Larson to center. So it looks like Irvin will come in for Barnes. As Malvasio takes strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Upstairs for ball. They do appeal late, but it won't matter. Ball to strike the count. Here, Brody Sean still on the bump. The 1-1 cut on and missed. 1-2. Aces started the scoring. 3 in the second. Big Train bounced back. 1 in the fourth. Aces responded with another 3 in the fourth. Excuse me. They had to lead 6-1 heading to the seventh. But the Big Train got it all back with a 6-run seventh. 1-2. In for a called strike 3. Malvasio down looking, and there's 2 away. Will Hack had a sacrifice fly in the 7th. 1 for 2 day. Singled in the 4th. First pitch to Hack, grounded right side. Grant gets to it, spins around, throw to first, bang, bang, play. But in time, a 1-2-3, Brody Sean retires. Aces look to get this lead back here in the 8th. Aces trail 7-6. Thanks so much for spending a Thursday night with us. I'm Ryan McNerlin here at the Aces Baseball Network. Aces back home tomorrow. Catch it back on YouTube. Saturday, a doubleheader. Be on Mixler, then Sunday back at home, back on YouTube. Top of the order due-up. Elijah Grant, the leadoff man here in the 8th. First pitch. Breaking ball misses well out. Jackson Mirza was warming in the Bethesda bullpen. He's actually listed here on the roster as an outfielder. The 1-0. Popped him up. In the infield, second baseman makes the grab. Stayed up there for a while, but Bannerine is able to make the grab for out number 1 here in the 8th. Just need a base runner. That's what Alexandria needs right now. They got 3 of them last inning. Bases were loaded with 2 away, but unfortunately unable to get anything across. First pitch to Skrull. Cut on and missed for strike 1. Chased a pitch that missed pretty bad. Scrow is 1 for 4. Singled and scored in the fourth. The 0-1. Sent up the middle, that's a base hit. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Jackson Scrow gets on for Hunter White.
Now batting for the Aces,
White
the
3 for
third
4.
baseman, number 30, Hunter
Singled 3 times, including an RBI single in the fourth. Struck out in the sixth. He can give the Aces the lead with one swing. First pitch to White. Did he go? They appeal. They say he did. Very late call. 0-1 the count. Scrow at first. The 0-1. White holds off. A ball and a strike to count. Movement has died down in the Bethesda bullpen. Scrow at first. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Dugout having some fun. 2 balls and a strike to count. Scrow at first. McGinnis sits on deck. The 2-1. Up and away, 3-1. White is ahead. He'll probably get the best pitch of this at-bat here. Three balls and a strike. Scrow at first, the 3-1. Big cut and a miss. Count is now full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. The ascent Scrow. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away. Here in the 8th. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate in Hunter White. The payoff pitch. Misses for ball 4. A phenomenal take by Hunter White, missing by less than an inch.
Now batting for the Aces, the designated hitter number 5, Daniel McGinnis.
Park one, baby. Come on. All you gotta do. All you gotta do.
2 on with 1 away. Tying run is now in scoring position here for McGinnis. First pitch. Grounded foul. Great catch. I think that was Jaron Johnson. And the dugout reached out and snagged it. It was bullpen guy. 0-1 the count. Tying run at second. The 0-1. Swung and missed, 0-2. McGinnis quickly in a hole. Pazak is on deck. The 0-2. Fouled off. Stays alive. We'll do it again. Two on with 1 away. Tying run at second in Jackson Scrow. Go ahead run at first in Hunter White. Daniel McGinnis stands in. Down, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Low and away for the first ball here in this at-bat. McGinnis trying to tie this game for Alexandria. Here's the 1-2. Swung and a miss, strike 3. McGinnis down on strikes, and there's 2 away. Matthew Pazak comes up with a big opportunity.
For your aces, the catcher, number 25, Matthew Pazak.
Pazak, double to the 5th, was hit in the 7th. Can tie this game for Alexandria. First pitch in for a called strike. Aces are out hitting the big train 13-10. Tying run at second and Jackson Scrow. 0-1 gets away. Both runners advance. Scrow will now easily score a base hit. And the go-ahead run is now at second. Pazak leads the team in extra base hits. Had 7 coming into tonight, now has 8. Also leads the team in hit by pitches. He is now 7 after getting hit last inning. Tying run 90 feet away. The 1-1. Called strike 2. Pazak, who's been so reliable. Last hope of the 8th. The 1-2. Phenomenal take. 2-2. Pazak coming into tonight batting .327. Base hit will not only tie this game, but it might give the Aces the lead. The 2-2. Cut on a miss, strike 3. Aces threatened, but back-to-back strikeouts kill that chance. We head to the 9th. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. Welcome back in. It's the 9th inning. Bethesda, 6-run 7th. The difference in this one.
Up the back of the big train.
It's TJ Grimesti. Will come up to lead off this top of the 9th. Brody Shawn is still in. First pitch in for a called strike. If you're Alexandria, you need to hold him here. We have Brad Larson, Jack Warner, and William Bearcall due up in the bottom half of the 9th. Sean drops the breaking ball for strike 2. Had a Torbay single in the 7th. 0-2. Sends this one to center. Coming over is Warner. Oh, he couldn't make the grab. Larson's throwing his second. Stops Grimesti at first. That was hit more to center field than right field. Warner went full Superman to try and make the grab, but just falls. I thought he had that for a second. So leadoff man aboard. Phenomenal hustle play by Warner. Probably ran, I don't know, maybe 90 feet. Maybe 115. Now they check on him. Let him catch his breath.
Now batting for the big train, the designated hitter number 13, Parker Corbin.
So the 9-hole hitter Corbin steps in before we head back to the top of the lineup. First pitch. Sounded like he broke his bat. He's got a very nice bat, too. A little bit of gold on it. He'll have to take the walk back in the dugout and grab a new one. So 0-1. Corbin comes back in after breaking his bat. He's got a new one. Runner at first is Grimesti. The 0-1. Corbin shows bunt. No throw to first. Grimesti was well off the back. No movement here in the Alexandria bullpen. Looks like they will ride with Brody Sean. 1-1. Grimesti on the run. Pitch swung and a miss. Throw down to second. Goes into center field. He will get up and go to third. The throw to third. Not in time. So Grimesti gets to third. So infield will now play in, trying to prevent Bethesda to double their lead. It's a lot different, a one-run ball game to a two-run ball game. 0-2. Misses inside. 2-2 the count. Corbin the DH. 2-2. Couldn't have missed strike 3. Sean comes back and strikes out Corbin. And there's one away here for Julius Banderas, the leadoff man.
Now batting for the big train, the second baseman number 3, Julius Banderas.
Infield still plays at the lip of the grass. Outfield regular depth. This pitch lined foul. That ball will sit atop Alexandria's dugout. Someone's going to have to climb up and get there. Coach Worth take a look at it, but I don't think he's going to do that. See how long that ball sits up there for. 0-1 the count to Banderas. Reaching a fielder's choice in the 7th. The 0-1 misses for ball 1. The 1-1 ran outside. 2 balls and a strike to count. Looks like it might be Ryan Garcia. He's walking around, but I don't think Yeah, he grabbed his glove, so he's going to start throwing just in case the wheels come off this wagon. The 2-1. Blowing in 3-1. Big Train leads 7-6. Aces have out-hit the Big Train 13-11, but the Aces have out-aired the Big Train 2-1. The 3-1. Swung and missed at a pitch in the dirt. Would have been ball 4. Sean catches a break. Count is now full. 3-2. Big at bat here. 1 away. Runner third is Grimesti. The 3-2 grounded up the middle. It's a base hit. Bethesda doubles their lead here in the 9th. So 8-6 is your new score. Bethesda have the lead. First pitch. Here to right, misses upstairs for a ball. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. As Garcia is warming in Alexandria's bullpen. Aces went through 3 arms in the 7th. They've gone through 4 arms all day. So that 7th inning just sits there and is very, very ugly if you're an Aces fan. Three and 0 is the count. A 3-0, 4-pitch walk. So still 1 out, and Bethesda's threatening for more right now. Trying to just twist the knife, basically. Cal Johnson will step up. He's had a really good, pretty good day. 0 for 3, actually. Not the best, but he had 2 walks. He reached on an error. First pitch to Johnson, swung and missed. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. He's up and away. So ball and a strike. Again, due up for Alexandria will be Brad Larson, Jack Warner, and William Bearcall. Now, if the Aces want to win, probably going to need a few more guys than that. Can't just go 3 up, 3 down, hopefully. 1-1. Runs inside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Infield playing regular depth here for Johnson. 2 on, 1 out. Double play is in order. Wouldn't be a shabby time for a ground ball. And that pitch finds the ground, but not hit and play. 3-1 is the count. A 3-1. Got him to chase on a high fastball. 3-2. Hope you join us tomorrow as Aces take on the Braves here at home. Payoff pitch. Grounded. White will just go to first for 1. He'll have no other play. Runners do advance. For Emilio Gonzalez.
Now batting for the big train, the first baseman, number 44, Emilio Gonzalez.
So 2 runners in scoring position for Gonzalez, who can really just, I wouldn't say end this thing, but put the book on the shelf with a base hit. 1-0 misses. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Gonzalez. Don't want to miss with him. The 2-0. Big cut and miss. Challenged him. A fastball at 95. Middle of the zone. 2-1. That was power on power. The 2-1. Stairs 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Gonzalez ahead. The 3-1. Grounded up the middle. Granny's there. He has it. He will throw to first in time. Bethesda does get an insurance run. They now lead it by 2. It's 8-6. Aces. Last chance. If they want to win, they'll have to do it in special fashion. You're watching Aces Baseball on the Aces Baseball Network. Cooper Scott will pinch hit for Brad Larson.
Pinch hitting for your aces, number 4, Cooper
As Jackson Mirza will try and close this game out. So it'll be Scott, Warner, and Bearcall. pitch skips in. 2-0. If you're Alexandria, you need a base runner. That's how it all begins. It's possible, but you guys got to make it possible. So they'll now have a chat at the mound. Two balls, no strikes to Scott. Aces trail by 2. Have not scored since the 4th inning. Trying to end this in storybook fashion. The 2-0. 3-0. So if Scott reaches, do you pinch run? Takes a 4-pitch walk. Tying run comes to the plate. Jack Warner. Homer to the 4th.
Now batting for your aces, the right fielder number 12, Jack Warner.
They will have an early meeting at the mound as there's still more warming up. So they'll have a chat after the 4-pitch walk. There is movement in Bethesda's bullpen. Kaiser Smith. So everybody will break ways. Jack Warner. One swing of the bat, and we have a new ball game in the 9th. Right now, you're not looking for a tying 2-run shot. You just want a base hit or a walk. Just continue this train for Alexandria. Warner, Bear Claw, and then Irving. First pitch to Warner. Skips away. Scott advances to second, and that eliminates the double play opportunity. For the few fans that have stayed, you might find something special. 1-0 is the count. Aces fighting to stay over 500. The 1-0. Big cut and a miss. Looks like he was hesitating a little bit. He's a little shaken up too. Now again, he tried to make a diving play in the top half of this inning. They will check on him. He looks like he might be having a little bit of discomfort in his wrist. I don't know if that's from when he dove to try and make the play in the top of the 9th. Coach Worth having a conversation with Tom Russo, the home plate umpire. Coach Worth now talking to Jack Warner. Trying to figure out if he's good, I guess. Because that swing was kind of half. It seemed like he was a little bit of discomfort when he swung. But it looks like he will stay in. One and one the count. Now another time is called. Don't know what that was for. A little bit of confusion. 1-1 is the count to Jack Warner. The 1-1. Foul to play. He's now down 1-2. Can someone step up and be a hero on a Thursday night in June? The 1-2. Fouled off. Elbow guard just came off. A powerful swing to stay alive. There'll be another 1-2. Fans starting to come alive a bit. Here's the 1-2. Cut and a miss, strike 3. One away.
Now batting for the aces,
So William Bearcall
third baseman number 41,
Struck out in the 5th. Walked out, or excuse me, walked in the 7th. Takes a strike. He could really engrave himself as an ace tonight. The 0-1. Well out, 1-1. Every pitch really matters. You want to get ahead. You can't get in these 1-2, 0-2 holes. Irving awaits on deck. The 1-1 lays off. Phenomenal take by Bearcall. 2-1 is the count. It's Irving and then back to the top of the order with Elijah Grant. 2-1 is the count. And the frustrating thing is that Cooper Scotty's not the tying run. The 2-1 swung and missed 2-2. Again, if the big train stayed off the board of the 9th, Cooper Scott, with nobody out, you could bunt him over maybe and try to get him in at 3rd with only 1 out. But now it's a 2-run ball game. Scott at 2nd, the 2-2. Up and in. County's now full at 3-2. Just trying to get on is all you want right now. Keep the train moving. No pun intended. The payoff pitch. Cut him at strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. Irving, the last hope here in the 9th.
Coming to the plate for your races, number 7, Liam Irving.
Scott is at 2nd. Tying run at the plate in Irving. Takes a strike. Oh and 1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Cut and miss, and the Aces are down to their last strike. It's Mirza versus Irving. A tale of 2 different stories. The 0-2. Upstairs, and this ball game stays alive. The 1-2. Cut and miss. This ball game is over. Aces were leading 6-1 heading into the 7th, but gave up 6 runs at the top of the 7th. And that was all the Big Train needed. You got to give credit when credit's due. Big Train had their back against the wall, trailing by 5 runs, but able to get it done. Final score, the Big Train 8, the Aces 6. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.